Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. My name is Fix. We are checking out the beautiful ray tracing work that I've done on our pack, and it's coming right along. I really like it, although boy oh boy, the learning curve on learning how to do ray tracing, it is a steep one. It is a steep one indeed, but yeah, things are looking up, I think. So, where are we at today? Well, we're getting shot by a skeleton. I'll just run away from that dude. Boy, rapid fire much, dude. What the heck, man? Oh, there's two of them. So what I want to do today is I want to put the finishing touches on one of two things, because this is episode 173. Is it 173? I actually forgot already. But we only have a couple episodes before the world tour, and I want to make sure that we're in a good place by the end of that to really take care of, well, just some stuff. Look at that mountain with the ray tracing. Oh man, it's beautiful. I mean, I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna play this series as ray tracing in general. I just thought the intro, since it was nighttime, just looked so pretty, so I did it. But there's part of me that wants to do a ray tracing series. I have an idea. I have an idea of something. I'm working on something with a special friend that I think you will really enjoy watching together. But we're a ways off of actually getting that going. So we have some stuff in the works. But let me get some sleep, and then we'll see what we'll work on today. This is Shady Grove, and it is the area where I really want to polish it off. Now you can see it's close. Like, it's not terrible. You know, there's a lot of promise here. There's just some things that aren't totally done yet. What's going on here? Terracotta and nothing. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, so that's what I want to work on today. I want to get this place in a state of, you know, finished-ish, as finishes as things I guess ever get in Minecraft. But I think it would be a good, just a good feeling to have this area all, you know, polished off. And to do that, I want to add farms. I want to finish these couple trees. There are a couple trees that I thought were done but aren't done, like this one that's just floating up there in the middle of nowhere, and like that one over there. I think these are the only two that just aren't done yet, like, at all. So I need to finish these, and I've shown this before, so I'm not going to bother showing it now. Oops. And so I'm just gonna do this. So I'm gonna finish off these two trees and get them in a state of, you know, good enough, and then we'll come back then and sort of take a look at what else we can add to this little village to make it look, oh, you know, homey and beautiful and stunning and gorgeous and all the other words that I can't think of right now. Okay. I spent some time working on this thing, really trying to make sure that every sort of square inch of this is really sort of, you know, detailed up somewhat, at least, as much as you can in I guess, fairly short amount of time. But, you know, a lot of it's just making sure there's at least grass around, and not so much flowers, except for where I want flowers to be. There's a little berry bush field right here. That's nice. They're playing in diagonals. You can't see it from this side as much, but you can see it from sort of over on that side where you can see the rows. And yeah, I think you can just kind of get the feeling of this little area here. I think it's nice, you know. Definitely planting grass on the coarse dirt is absolutely huge. It's huge. It's so clutch, and I think it just makes an enormous difference. So yeah, you can just see, walk around here. I did finish off the couple trees that weren't done before. And yeah, I think one or two more farms. I tried this. I tried to see if I like this, and I don't know that I do. I feel though that I need to maybe bring in some trees that aren't oak, right? Like, just mix up just a little bit. Do I have any more? Let me see here. I have a few more leaves. I have lots of leaves. Actually, let's grab a little bit of oak here. I know I want some trees that aren't oak, but I just noticed that this didn't have any hangers, and that is something that I'm trying to sort of maintain. A couple of things that really help is take the leaves off the top of these branches. I don't know why. I can't really explain it all that well, but for some reason it makes an absolutely huge difference just to get just to see that space in between there. I don't know. I don't know why. I wish I could sort of put words around it, but just trust me. If you're doing these custom trees like this, it does make an enormous difference. And yeah, you can just see just the general feel of this place. It is quite nice. I really like it. looking up at this place up here, there's something that I want to do, and I'm going to do this now, even though it's going to take some time, is I want to, this has been bugging me for a while now, and since I've been messing with the texture pack and trying to get some ray tracing capabilities going here with the Bedrock Survival with Fix native texture pack, I'm not happy with how dark this andesite is. It's just too dark. It's just too dark. This obviously is jarringly dark because it's against white, but if you look over here where I use it more hello, there we go, where I use it more for like on the gray scale, it's just too much. So what I want to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to take those two textures, I'm just going to lighten them up a decent amount, like not tons and tons and tons, but a little bit, and see if I can get to a place where I like it a little bit more. Here, just take a look at this. See what I mean? I want it to be a shade of gray and not like a shade of black, if that makes more sense. So let's go do that, and then I'll show you the outcome. Okay, I just logged in. Can you can you tell there's a difference? It's so freaking slight. I wanted to go. I didn't want to go too far, but I think I didn't go far enough. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. We'll mess more with it later on. I'm curious to see what it's like with the old RTX on. Man, it's so exciting that you can just do this now with this texture pack. It's so cool. Turn on ray tracing and upscaling. Yes, and there we go. Oh man. Oh, I mean, isn't this cool? And I know. Unfortunately, you know, that the custom skies and stuff don't work yet. I think someone will eventually figure that out, how to make that happen. But yeah, look at that. I mean, look at that. Look at that mountain off in the. It looks like it's a million miles away, doesn't it? Oh, I mean, it's so epic. I sometimes wish that the sun wasn't quite as bright. But if you notice, the glint is off the grass. Now it's a little bit, but it's mostly, for the most part, with the RTX on now. The grass is well, I think it's more as intended to be, right? Just kind of grass. It's not the shiniest block of all time anymore, which it was sort of in the walk around RTX tour that I did before. I'm not super satisfied with water as well. I'm not like at all satisfied. It looks like it's milk. Hey everybody, take a milk bath. It's good for the skin, I guess, or something. So yeah, we'll walk over here and just check out what it's like. Oh man. Oh, hello. Oh, is that a screenshot or what? Look at that. Oh man. It's cool. The dirt is a little glossy. The dirt's a little glossy. The pod's a little glossy, but we're getting there. I think it's better than it was last time we checked out the RTX, and yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm so happy that I have the RTX cable, and just the shadows and the light and everything like that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It makes me kind of, you know, I'll be honest, it kind of makes me want to sort of just play with RTX on for a while, and you know, for some episodes and see, but I until I get the water worked out, like that water's not acceptable. That water's got to be fixed. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's good. There's a lot of good. There's not that much bad, but the bad is a little jarring. Like it's super bright and glossy. So just got to work out some of those little details, and then should be good. And yeah, came up here to see the andesite. Yeah, it's still pretty darn dark. We'll work that out all in good time. But that's not the only thing I want to do today. Since we have some extra time, I did want to work on primarily finishing Shady Grove Village here, but I would say that it's in a good state of done. You know, the interiors are what they are. Look, can't win them all. Can't win them all, folks. But I'm going to switch off the RTX until I get this absolute shocking brightness down. I can't really play consistently with it. It's a little bit annoying to me. So let me turn that off, and then I'll meet you over in this area. Okay, then let's check out this area right here, because this is the other thing I really want to get finished before the world tour, which I just locked down my special guest for that. I think you'll be excited to see him come along with us for a tour. It's always a good time hanging out with my buddy, Klautos. That's right, the great Klautos is going to be joining us for our episode 175 world tour. I'm very excited about it. He's never been in this Bedrock world, and I can't wait to talk about it with him. He's a very knowledgeable guy, very knowledgeable about texture packs and all that kind of stuff as well. So one of the things I want to do right here is just today, I want to add a stable is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is this shape is so odd. right? It's such an odd shape. So what I'm thinking that we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of a sort of yard where this way, if you ride into town on your horse, say you ride in here, right? You would be able to go in through like a gate area right here, drop off your horse, and then walk around dockside, right? And then walk around, do your business, and go shopping or do whatever you need to do, right? But I feel like having maybe a stable right here would be like a smart sort of way to go about it. And also, I think secondarily, I think it'd be really nice to have sort of a square up this area a little bit. It's going to make for building a heck of a lot easier and all that kind of stuff too. So why don't we do this? I'm just going to go straight across. I'm not doing this all on camera. Don't even worry about it. But we'll just go like something like this, I think. And maybe here. I just want to lay out the general basic shape. This is going to be the basic shape of the place. So these will be horse stalls right here. And then I will do the same thing over here. And I wouldn't mind this being square, actually. It looks like it's on this block right here. So we'll do something like this and like this. Okay, so let me lay out the shape of this place. And I might as well go ahead and do some texture variants here on the side, and then we'll come back and we'll sort of discuss how exactly the horses are going to stay and where the people inside are going to live. I have some layout here kind of worked out. I think this will be kind of good. It's off center, which I like. So you're going to walk over here. You're going to come in here. This will be a little area where we will have some, have some horse food and things like that. And then you go in here, and we'll probably end up dividing this up maybe like, it's not ideal because it's an even number, but it just is the way it worked out. So either maybe we'll just keep them all together, to be honest. Maybe I'll just put like a gate going the whole way across here. But either way, that should work out fine. And then you're going to walk in here, and this is going to be actually the place where you would pay to rent out your horse or whatever, right? So this area here will be the lower part will be the actual like business for the stable business to rent out or to pay to stable your horse for a while you're visiting in town. And then the upper part here will be sort of where the people live. And I went ahead and took this right up to the road. So let me see here if I can find a good place to show you. Yeah, we'll just walk around here. Yeah, I went ahead and took it up to the road because I'm thinking now also I'll be able to bring houses along here, like next episode maybe, and really fill out and finish this area. Just some really nice, very straight, very easy to do houses instead of all these like crazy shapes that we have going on up there. Not that those aren't fun, because they certainly are, but also I wouldn't mind a little bit less of a challenge from time to time on something like this. So I'll be utilizing this little thing since it's just happened randomly sitting out here, and I will go do some building, and then I'll come back and I'll show you where we're at right now. I'm going to at least throw it on a floor here and maybe sort of a framework for this house. Think that we have some progress here, and yeah, it's kind of nice. I went ahead, and it's a bit of a pain. But look at the difference that it makes. Now, look, you're not going to be able to see this at all. In fact, I actually forgot some glass over there, but you're not going to be able to see this because there's going to be houses right here on the side, like these sort of 2 or 3 or 4 story houses right here. But look at what a difference these vertical planks make. Oh my goodness, what a difference this beautiful texture pack makes in this world, to be able to have planks that go up and down. Like, man, that is awesome. And you can kind of simulate that with spruce trapdoors, but you can't really simulate with the other trapdoors because they're different textures. But yeah, it's super nice. I really like it. So I'm kind of at a place where I'm running out of wood here very quickly. This is basically all the wood I have left in this world. I'm going to have to go farming. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go do some homework. But I wanted to come in and show just sort of the footprint of this place and see how it is. And yeah, I think it's going to turn out really nicely, especially factoring in that we have, more houses sort of on the way, if you will. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue work here. I think I'm going to do a regular roof up on this one, like just this sort of triangle, because I think it'd be cool when you walk in if you can see these houses up here, and I don't want to go up very high. So I'm going to be doing these roofs right like here, right, with the combination of full blocks and stairs like I usually do. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it'll make a nice difference here, and then we'll just we'll just go from there and just see how this looks. I was thinking about maybe actually doing trim on this house, even though I'm clearly completely in the anti-trim bandwagon. But yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna continue on my no trim 2020 here. I think all these houses look really nice without it, so I think we'll keep going like that. All right, I think we're done with this little thing. Now, look, I plumped on ray tracing just because I wanted to check it out and see if I can get a good screenshot. It's really cool. It's really cool that you can just turn it on with a switch. Super awesome. So check out the shadow areas here. I have one torch left, and I want to show you just how cool this thing is. Look, it's super dark, right? But you walk in here and we put down a torch, say right there, and boom, look at that. I mean, come on, dude. It's just so cool looking. Anyway, I really love it. So, yeah, so this is the horse barn. We're going to work more on this as we get sort of these other outside houses done, but I figured things may need to change, so I don't want to really pour a bunch of time into it now because at any point stuff could change. But what I do want to do is I want to hit the question and comment of the day because I got an interesting one that I think we could just sort of preview what's coming after World Tour episode 175 because I have a plan. I have something I really want to work out. Oh, man, look how smooth the frames are. Look how smooth the frames are with ray tracing on. Wow, it's so good. Look at this place. Look at this. Did I even show? I don't think I showed this last time I was messing with the ray tracing bit. Now, these are still not making light. I still am not really sure how to solve that yet. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. So let's get the comment. Oh, look at that. Episode 170, Dumbo Bambo, great name, says the house in the thumbnail will be perfect if it was built underwater, I think. Okay, so the reason why I picked that comment to talk about here briefly is because first I'll show you the house he's talking about. Look at the sun. Look at the sun coming down. Oh man, super cool. Anyway, is this house right here? I think, was it right? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. And the only reason why I wanted to discuss that is because after the World Tour episode, we are headed underwater. That's right. I finally have a plan. You know, I've been dragging my heels a little bit on the Guardian farm because, honestly, I didn't yet quite have a absolute set plan of exactly what I wanted it to look like yet. I'm talking about the castle on top, the ice castle, right? On top of it. And it just fairly recently it hit me. And fairly recently I just came up with a set plan of how exactly I want it to look. So now we can go crazy and building. So what I'm planning on doing is I want to record next episode, which is 174, here very shortly, maybe even tonight or tomorrow. And then I will take some time while waiting to get an appointment set up with Cloutos to record the World Tour. And then we will be just diving into the Guardian farm out there. And I just think it'll just be fantastic. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. So there's gonna be an underwater component, an ice component. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming to that area. But before we get there, we still have one more episode to record. So I will leave you with this beautiful view. I mean, this looks like real life. It's fantastic. And I will see you all next episode. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Really do appreciate it. We'll see you all next time. Bye.